bottled water in Zambia.
Did you know that participating on this show makes you or identifies you as one of the people trying to work hard in promoting inclusivity? Viewers, welcome to another episode on our WAPADELA live show that has been brought to you by Timvelen Mount Pepo Zambia in conjunction with Litovia. Viewers, this is so interesting as we come up with issues that will cater everyone and bring light and awareness to all the communities. Normally, it's believed in that persons with disabilities find it so challenging to have the informal employment or to be employed because of their disabilities, and hence a lot have ventured into business entrepreneurship. Now, how are they going to take their dreams on the map or far? This is so interesting as we come to you, we've brought to you another interesting topic on inclusivity business ideas, which we are going to discuss on this topic, on this show for today. Viewers, note that this show is available for sponsorship and it's also open for participation from you, our viewers. And feel free to participate and bring in your question, your concerns, and your suggestions. To have this wonderful discussion or this topic of discussion for today, with me is our guest, Mr. Chikuba. You are most welcome on the show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sokautu. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you so much. Sure. So, viewers, as we said earlier, feel free to participate and bring in your question to make this program so interesting and live, as we want to hear much information from Mr. Chikuba, who is not just as our guest, but also the business and our procurement consultants, which we know that most of you might have some ideas or maybe challenges on how you can do your business or some consultants. And here we have the consultant himself that would want to hear much from. So, Mr. Chikuba, I would like to hear much of the background of yourself and what motivated you to venture into business.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Sokautu. I am John Chikuba, as mentioned, a business and procurement consultant. And I've been running Lighthouse Concepts Limited since 2017. Before that, I used to work for an NGO, which I still do. I do like double. Yes. So my background academically, I have a specialist bachelor's degree in organization management, which is equivalent to business administration. This one I obtained it in abroad. I won a government scholarship in Russia. That's where I was for about 6 years. Apart from that, I also did a postgraduate diploma in procurement and supply. It's and Chartered Institute of Supply, Procurement and Supply, that is CIPS UK. Yes, that is academically. And I've worked for quite some time. I've helped a lot of individuals, organizations, firms to do their business, compliance issues, to win proposals and all that. Yes, that's what I can say for now.
Okay, well, that's so interesting. What really motivated you to venture into business?
Yes. So the motivation came about as a result of the line of duty. When I was doing procurement duties, I discovered that a number of suppliers, indigenous suppliers, they would lose out on business opportunities because of failure to comply, because of lack of systems. So I said I need to help business owners, especially the SMEs, yes, on how they can be compliant, on how they can improve on their tender processing and all that. Also, I was motivated even before that. I have this passion to ensure that, because I believe that every person regardless of their background. They are born with something.
That's true.
They have a gift in them. So the motivation on the business consultants comes from there, whereby I'm able to help someone who has got an idea, a business idea, to realize it, to bring it to fruition. Yes, so those are the two motivating factors.
Wow. So interesting.
Yes.
So interesting to hear and to write on. And viewers there, I would like to apologize at the moment that we don't have sign language interpretation. As we know, this program is an inclusive program. Therefore, we know that very soon we are going to work on that, and we are going to bring the sign language interpretation as part of our show for today. Now we continue with Mr. Chikuba. As I just said earlier, us as WAPADELA, we're about inclusivity, and that's why we're talking about inclusivity, business ideas, discussing it with you. So let's talk about inclusivity. How do you understand it? Just that word, inclusivity.
Inclusivity, from the point of view of business, I understand that it is the process or ensuring that the products, the services, the systems that are out there that we are making as business owners, they are able to cater for every person, regardless of their ability, of their background, of their gender, ensuring that everyone can access those services. And also, if we flip it on the other side, the inclusivity also could include creating an environment whereby every person is able to participate in the marketplace.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so interesting, and that's one actually brings me with this question of do you think it's important, inclusivity, do you think it's important in development for business in today's life?
Very, very much, because for business to have that creativity and innovation, you need every person to participate or to take into consideration everyone, because no one is a master of it all. Yes, ideas can come from anyone. Remember, we say that amano yafuma muchulu, amwifwesa yaya muchulu. Yes, meaning knowledge or wisdom can come from even unexpected sources. So everybody needs to be involved. And also, just to by extension, I can say that when we are coming up with a product, the end users are diverse. Yes. True. So for you to come up with a product that will cater for that diverse group, you need from different sources. Yes. That's why inclusivity and diversity comes in.
Wow. Yes. Wow. That's so interesting. Now let's look at business concept itself. So how can you describe your business model and how you want it to be inclusive?
All right. Thank you, Mr. Sokauto. So our business model includes training. Yes, so we train, like I mentioned, there's someone who has got an idea of how the business, of what they want to do, because a lot of people, they have this urge to do something, but they have got no idea of how to go about it. So we'll train them from a business ideation, go through validation, and up to the time when they can launch their product, and also ensure that that product is can grow and be sustained on the market. That is part of it. Then also the other model that we have is to ensure that companies that are formed or small businesses that are already running, they are compliant. In short, I'm saying that because we have quite a number of people call themselves business people, but their businesses are not compliant. They are not registered with PACRA. They are not registered with the ZRA, such that they miss out on opportunities. Serious organizations and firms, they do not deal with businesses that are not registered and that are not compliant. Yes, and also, yes, the other component that we do is to help people, organizations, to do proposals, business plans, so that they can attract funds. Yes, either from CDF, from the banks, CEC, name it. And lastly, we also help out organizations and companies on how to bid, put in tenders for them to win business. Yes, so that's in a nutshell, that is
Okay, you've
what
talked
our business model is about.
Well, that's nice, so nice. So you've talked about trainings that you offer,
Yes.
and that actually reminds me of, or has made me to think of the challenges that you can have in that. So can you tell us about the unique challenges that you have in addressing your business that directly impact the underrepresented communities?
Yes. So most of the biggest challenge that we face, Mr. Sokautu, is on the capacity or the capability of the underprivileged to pay for services.
Okay.
Yes, that is I think one of the major ones, and also where the platforms where to advertise, so that those people can know about our services. Yes, sometimes of course, there are times when we do pro bono, for the sake of without the client paying, but we need money also to run the business. So those, I think, are the major challenges that we face.
Okay, so interesting. Viewers out there, I hope you are enjoying and following this program, and so glad that we are now back with our interpreter as we continue with this program. And viewers, please continue to bring in your calls and contribution as we discuss much with our guests on this inclusivity business idea. And then before we go to another question, Mr. Chikuba, have you ever had encountered like persons with disabilities coming to ask you for some business concept and ideas?
Not that of like directly. However, there's a project that we worked on with the Norwegian Agents for Disabled. I don't know if you have heard of that organization.
Yes.
It's called NAD. On that one, I encountered, and I think it's one of the projects that opened my eyes. They had engaged our firm to provide assistive devices. Okay. This was targeting the disabled who are born disabled cerebral palsy. Yes, like from we're different from young age up to I think I'm 30 years old. So there are about 31. Yes, people that we were assisted to, because these were specialized, included wheelchairs, as well as the limbs. Yes. So because it was a specialized procurement, we had to engage specialists from Livingstone Hospital. Okay. Yes, to go and estimate, to measure the length and the size, so that we could make specialized wheelchairs for them. Yes. So that actually opened my eyes to see that we have quite a huge challenge. But as of someone disabled, in a sense, coming to ask for business services, they have not done so, and we look forward to catering for them as well. Yes.
So with that one, now that your eyes were opened after you worked with that organization, and that can bring us now to implementation and strategies in the business. How do you ensure that your product and services, they are able to cater or accessible to diverse population?
All right. Thank you so much. So in terms of trainings, we ensure that they are not only physical meetings, especially for people who have difficulties in mobility. Our products, they can be accessed online as well. Okay. Yes, so we're actually in the process of creating a website where we'll be putting those digital products on like you don't necessarily need to sit in a classroom arrangement or move for you to access those products. Let's say you want to know how to do maybe a company profile, or how to come up with a business proposal. We'll do the videos, lessons that our clients, regardless of the location, they can access them, and it is not limited to time. Any time of the day they could access that. And then for other categories, because you know the disabled people, they are quite diverse.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
there are those
yeah,
who can who cannot walk,
Mm.
but they can see, they can
Yes.
talk. Then we have those who cannot talk,
Yes.
who may need sign language.
Yes.
Yes. So our plan is to incorporate, even as we do those products through your organization, we could do collaborate so that the products that we make even online,
Yes.
there's that interpretation so that no one is left out.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so interesting, and I can assure you that we are ready for that.
No, thank you
Yeah,
so
we're
much.
very much ready
Thank
for
you so
that,
much.
and because our goal is to make sure that we cater for everyone, and that's why our aim is about promoting equal quality inclusion, and that's our vision for this show and also our organization as Timvele Not People's Zambia. And have you ever, or what strategies do you employ to engage with the marginalized communities in your decision-making processes? Since you have talked about creating those digital online, yeah, because at times, maybe you might create something that would be so challenging for persons with disabilities or the marginalized communities to access them or to use them. So what strategy do you employ?
Yes. So the strategies that we employ, they include group-focused groups, yes, whereby you get feedback from the end users. Because every product, before you come up with a product, could be a very, very good product. But if there's no input or consideration of the end users, that product might just go to nothing. I can give you an example. There's one NGO that did, they built some, not building, the water points, like the wells, what do you call them? The boreholes.
The borehole, yeah.
Yes. They put them in a certain village and they expected that people would start going there to drink.
No one could.
But people were not going there to
Yeah.
drink. They continued going to the river.
To
fetch their water.
Yes.
So when they asked them,
why?
it's like they were afraid of this device because like no one explained to them what it could do. And then there are also these myths. So no, because it was brought by these people, maybe they're Satanists and all that.
Yes, yes.
So people were afraid. So that's why it's very important. So what we do is get feedback from the end users. And also because of, for example, like yesterday, I was attending a meeting that was organized by the Kafue Chamber of Commerce to where we belong.
Okay.
Yes, they had invited CDF people. The chairperson was there. There was also the representation from CEC, Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission. We also had representation from the banks. So we get feedback from there also to appreciate the challenges that people are facing in accessing funding. You know that, Mr. Sokaut, you may be aware that CDF has been there for some time, but the accessibility has been limited,
so,
especially
limited
for our people.
Yeah, persons with disabilities.
Yes, persons with disabilities.
Yes. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And viewers, I'm sure you're following and you're agreeing to what Mr. Chikuba, our guest, is elaborating on this topic. And we would want to hear more from you also as you bring in your questions, and you're able to call us on the number which is on the screen, 0974758855. That's the number you can use to send us the direct call, SMS, or you can still call us on a comment on our YouTube link. Just search for WAPADELA. You're able to catch us there live as we continue with the discussion. Mr. Chikuba, we understand and I've known you as a business and a procurement consultant, as we are able to see from there. Yeah, so what measurable impact has your business or the business ideas have on the communities you aim to help, so to say, or to serve? Yeah.
The impact could be measured quantitatively or qualitatively. Yes, and the quantitatively we can say that we have helped a number of people to start businesses and to start running them successfully. Additionally, we have helped a number of people and the companies and organizations to register to be compliant, meaning that their businesses, they can, they can attract a bigger business with the serious organizations. Additionally, we have helped individuals and organizations to obtain funding. from CDF, CEC, and other lending institutions. Then qualitatively, this one takes longer to notice because it goes to the transformation of lives. When you help someone who didn't have, who only had an idea, you help them to start a business that could help them to make a living.
Yes.
The impact is so huge because you discover that behind one person in our Zambian setup, the way we live, we have so many people that that are looking forward to that person for support. Yes. So we have, and then the compliance, I talked about that, and also the funding. What funding can do is to enable the business to grow, because as we understand, cash flow issues there on the marketplace, they are so real. But if you help someone to process, put in their proposal, they get funding, maybe talking about 200,000 kwacha, yes. They push into their business, the business will grow, they will be able to employ more people, yes. They will be able to sell their products to a wider audience, yes. And ultimately they'll be able to earn more. And even their input will be felt in the economy, because the government also will be able to get something from there through taxes, as well as the church. The church also be able to benefit through the tithes, the offerings, from the employees and the business itself. Yes. So I think, in a nutshell, yes.
Wow. Okay, that's so interesting. And since you've talked of that, are there some successful stories from the clients or people that you had helped into realizing their businesses?
Yes, I can give you one.
Okay.
There's one man who approached us. They wanted to start a piggery, piggery farming. So they approached us to say they wanted to apply for a loan through CDF. So we helped them to do that. We put up a very good proposal, which enabled them to win that the loan. I mean, they got the loan from CDF. I think that must have been 2020, not 2023, should be 2024.
Wow. And
each time I meet that person, their business is doing well.
Okay.
Yes, the pigs, they are multiplied.
Wow.
Sometimes I see them advertising even on social media about their products. And each time that I meet that person, even yesterday I met them, they kept on recommending me to, recommending our firm to other people to say, if you need a professional proposal writing, please, this is the man.
Wow.
I think that's a success story that I can give.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. That's so interesting to hear. Yes. Viewers, you have been writing many projects, business projects, and they have no success. We have a source where you can have your projects or the business to be successful. As you are able to contact us or able to reach us to our guest, Mr. Chikuba John, for more and further consultants. So we can continue with the collaboration and community, Mr. Chikuba. Yeah, how do you collaborate with other organizations or businesses to further your mission of inclusion, now that you've understood that business needs all the diversity, so to say? You need to look at everyone, because you cannot do one single business without the other community. For everyone is a consumer and beneficiary of what you may do.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you plan with that?
So you're quite right, Mr. Sokautu. No one is an island. We need each other.
That's true.
Yes. So we collaborate with different organizations, including NGOs, the CDF themselves, and then also even in churches, because churches, that's where we have quite a number of people.
Yes.
So we do go there to speak, even trainings. We conduct them. Let's say, for example, the men's committee, the men's group in the church. they have a meeting. And it's about business. So they call us, and then we go and speak to them and engage them So I believe that even our clients, the ones that we are talking about, the persons of disabilities,
yes.
they've got those churches where they go to.
Yes.
So our desire is to ensure that at least we cater for as many churches as possible. Also, we collaborate with cooperatives. Yes, there's a cooperative that we have helped even to set up systems. Things like because branding issues.
Yes.
Yeah, creation of logos.
Yes.
Creating of those documents that you need for your business. Yes, things like invoices.
Yes.
Even designing the letterheads.
Yes.
We collaborate. We have those examples.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, and here we are also there existing as an organization that deals with it. How would you want us would you want to work with us in promoting such issues?
Definitely. We will be very more than glad to work with the organization.
Okay.
And in all sectors, even setting up of systems, yes, because sometimes the challenges that the organizations and businesses have is whereby things are centered around an individual. So that, it's not good for business.
Organizations.
Corporate governance, yes, we can work in those lines as well, coming up with policies and procedures for the different departments. We could collaborate on that.
Wow.
And other opportunities. Like we mentioned about the products.
Yes.
Yeah, the digital products.
Yes.
Even when we have the trainings, if we have people who may not understand, we need the services, the sign language services and all.
Yes. We are more than ready for that.
Yes.
We are more than ready. Yeah, sure. I'm sure from the time you've been doing and you've been offering the services, you've been giving help and trainings to the others, the communities and everyone, there have been that feedback. So what role do your community feedback play on your shaping your business strategies?
Thank you so much for that question, Mr. Sokautu. It's very important. Feedback from the community is very important. You know, businesses exist not for themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, there is no fruit that eats itself. I believe you know that. A mango fruit exists to be eaten by others.
Yes.
So meaning we have to pay very, very attention to the feedback from the end users. If the end users, that's why you find that certain businesses, with time, they go into extinction because they never paid attention to the requirements. And we are living in a world that is ever changing. The tastes and the preferences, they keep on changing. I remember a time when we used to go to, everyone used to go to the post office. Yes.
To send
almost like life evolved around the post office.
Yes.
But today when you look at the post office, their services have reduced.
Yes.
People have got, they can send emails.
Yes.
They don't need to write a letter, physical letter, and go and deposit. No.
SMS on the phone?
Yes, SMS on the phone. There's such things like that.
Wow.
So it's very important for competitiveness, for us to continue being competitive, and we need to keep on innovating. And for innovation, we need feedback from the community.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chikuba, for that wonderful discussion and elaboration of the points on the business and how we can involve our community to come up with an enabling environment for all to participate and everyone's idea to be recognized and to be realized. As we know, no man is an island, like you said, and we want to see that everyone is doing well, and which is shows that you are indeed a great man, not selfish and a greedy person, for you want to share and everyone to be on top. And I'm just trying to I was imagining when you told us to say you helped this for piggery. Now they are able to advertise. So every time you pass, you see them, they'll be like, wow, there's no that jealousy in you, I can show.
I feel very, very nice because it's like a parent. When a parent, you have this child who is growing up, you help them go to school, you do this, you do that, then they come and they do things that are beyond what you have done. It brings pride. Yes, you feel so proud of yourself. That's we did well.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Our viewers, this is so nice, and we appreciate that you are still with us, and we are so grateful for your contribution that you are bringing in, and would like to hear some more calls as we come with another, some more discussion. For now, we go for a short break. We'll be back very soon.
Christian Academy is a girls-only boarding school located near Sandy Beach in Siavonga. Mobuyu Christian Academy is now enrolling for Form 1 and Grade 10 pupils. So all girls who have just completed their Grade 7 and Grade 9 exams must take this opportunity to receive high-performance Christian-based holistic education. Help your girl child reach their full potential. Call 0976 386184. When you think girl child education, think Mobuyu Christian Academy. Mobuyu Christian Academy, excellence through Christian education.
At Manzi Valley, we pride ourselves in giving you the cleanest and safest mineral water on the Zambian market. Our mineral water is produced in the cleanest and most hygienic, germ-free environment in Zambia, and that's just a fact. We at Natural Valley take pride in the quality of our product so that you can safely enjoy our mineral water, rich in minerals to satisfy that thirst and revitalize your body. So grab a bottle of Manzi Valley mineral water now to beat that thirst with the cleanest bottled water in Zambia.
Welcome back on our show again as we continue with inclusivity business. We have a phone call to hear from our caller who would want to find out more. Welcome to WAPADELA live show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you are welcome and through to WAPADELA live show. And we are discussing the topic of inclusivity business ideas. And with us is Mr. Chikuba, who is business and procurement consultants. What would you like to say?
Thank you. I've been following the topic. This is trade and now I just wanted to find out one thing.
Okay.
Whom do you target to help, and is it everyone to pay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I guess that question is directed to our guest, isn't it? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where are you calling us from?
From Lusaka.
Okay, sure.
No, I didn't get the name.
And the name, your name again?
Mara.
Okay, Mara from Lusaka. Okay, thank you so much. So we have a question for you, Mr. Chikuba. Yeah, whom do you help, and the target of the people? Do they have to pay?
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Mara, for that question. So the target market for a business is every person. Of course, it's individuals, organizations, and firms or companies. For individuals, we target every person because we believe every person is born with a gift. every person is born with an ability that they can use, just like a forest is born out of a seed. So every person that has got an idea, and we believe everybody has got an idea, so we target those people. Additionally to that, we believe that that potential, the reason why a lot of people struggle in life, it's because they are doing things that they were not born for. So each person is born with passions, is born with talents. So we try to help those people how they could turn the talent that they have. Let's say if it's a talent to do with comedy or poetry, or it's writing, or it's singing, is it possible to turn that into a business instead of just ending on being a hobby? Because if it's a hobby, yes, you enjoy it, but it will not bring money on your table. How can we help you monetize that? And then for firms, organizations, we also target them to help them that they are compliant, they register their businesses, and also they are able to source for funding and win business tenders. So are the services paid for? Yes, the services are paid for, but it goes with, it's a case by case. Depending on your challenges, we could approach us, we discuss the way forward. We also have a part of social corporate responsibility, where we, through collaboration with other organizations, we could help out. I hope I have answered you, Mara. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chikuba, for that answer. And I also hope that, Mara, your question has been answered. So about the payments, how much or what, you're able to call and reach to them to see which kind of business ideas we'd want. I'm sure that's what you meant there.
Exactly.
Yeah, which one, and that I'm sure goes with the different categories and the fees that one should pay. Thank you so much. And I would like to continue with Mr. Chikuba. What lessons have you learned so far that could benefit other entrepreneurs looking to create inclusive businesses?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sokautu. So I've learned quite a lot. The business environment is not as easy as people. Sometimes when you ask them how they have managed to reach where they are,
yeah,
mostly they will just hear, no, it's by the grace of God, or what. Yes. They will not give you the details that maybe at some point they had to be kicked out of their shop where they were renting by a competitor and all that. So I've learned quite a lot that you have to be patient. In business you have to be patient. You have to start small, because you have to test the waters. Yes, I know there are people who are always giving excuses to say, no, I cannot begin a business because the opportunity is not opportune. Or the environment is not opportune. They are waiting for when everything will be there. But it's to start with whatever you have, the talents. Most of the businesses that have been gone to grow, they didn't start with a lot of money.
Wow.
There are people who have started even with 50 kwacha. We have heard of people who have started with just selling plastics, and the business has grown. So you have to be patient, and you have to take time for the product to, in the beginning, you may not even be clear of what product to offer, especially for services. It's different from these tangible products, like maybe I'm selling oranges, I'll just go and order and all that. But there are these intangible products, like digital products. You have to keep on refining and refining until we're getting feedback from the people, and just like that.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm sure even discipline also important.
Yes,
in that.
discipline is very important, because if you are not disciplined, you fail to grow that business. The money you make, you have to ensure that there's a separation between business and your personal needs. It's important, even maybe you put yourself on a salary, so that you are able to differentiate. When the money comes,
and the business,
when the money comes, let it go into the account. Meaning you have to formalize your business, you open an account, because banks will not allow a company if it's not formalized. They will not allow you. Yes. So when you make your money, if you don't have a bank account, at least we have mobile money now. If you are quite disciplined, you can have a separate account where that money can be kept. Yes.
Well, that's very true. If you was 0974758855 is the number that you can call us for more discussion and bring in some more concerns and suggestions on our show. Thank you so much. And Mr. Chikuba, what are your future goals for your business and business ideas in terms of increasing inclusivity and expanding your reach?
Oh yeah. I alluded to a point where I said we are about to launch a website, to develop a website and launch it.
Yes.
That one to maximize, because we are living in an era of information, the digital era.
Digital era, yes.
So there's no more limitations. So we want to put as many products on that website, and also we have different categories of products and services, even in terms of payments. Some of them will be like the model called freemium, where we have products that people can access for free, but they have got some limitations. At least they can access something. And then we have products that will be paid for. So we want to increase on that, to grow that platform. Additionally, in terms of catering for small SMEs, so that they become better in terms of procurement processes, tenders, and also because there's this notion that that I have seen with a lot of organizations, that they could deal with any organization, but there's what is called vetting or pre-qualification of suppliers. For you to get goods and services, let's say you are into making bread. For you to make a quality product of bread that everyone is going to be happy with, you need ingredients,
proper ones,
quality, that are of good quality. So you cannot go to just anybody and say that I want to buy flour from this one. You need to have a vendor that has got a proven track record, that have got capacity, and also to provide for you when you need it. Because if you go to that vendor, or you only have one vendor, supplier, and then they have a challenge, means that your business is stuck. And if clients, your customers, they cannot access your products, there's competition. They'll start going somewhere else.
That's true.
So the supply chain is very, very critical. So what we want to do is to create another portal for vendors, where we are going to have pre-qualified vendors for different sectors. So such that they don't have to go for themselves on their own to look for suppliers. They could access the suppliers on that platform. And also, we look forward to a time when we are going to have to enable them also have the tenders, access to the tenders that are there. If it's the government, if it's the NGOs, or any private company that has pushed in a tender maybe for cleaning services, they could access them on our portal.
Your portal.
Those are the future plans that we have.
That's so great. That's so great. And on those future plans, I would ask about, we're talking about inclusivity business. So how do you see about inclusivity business in the next 5 years evolving?
So before I answer that one, the reason why we're emphasizing on digital products is to ensure that they're accessible by everyone. Even people who may not have, as long as you have a smartphone, or you have a tablet, or you have a laptop, they should be able to access those products. And then also, how I look at the future for inclusive business is that the clients that we are dealing with, they're going to be so picky, and it will take a lot for you to satisfy them. That's why it will be very, very important to pay attention to the needs and the changing needs of each and every segment of society. Not only the able people, even the persons with disabilities, because their rights are becoming more recognized.
That's true.
Yes, their say is becoming
They're
more
serious on
recognized.
that.
And also, thanks to social media, a complaint that is made by one person, it can reach thousands and millions of people.
Yes.
That is why even when we are talking about, let's say, the construction industry, they will need to be very careful on how they construct their buildings.
Yes.
Yes, if it's a double-story building, or
It's supposed to be accessible.
Accessible.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So it will be very, very, very interesting, and it's a good challenge for business owners.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Chikuba. As we come to the conclusion of the program, maybe I would just like to hear your word of conclusion or remarks to the entrepreneurs who are coming up with a business to see on how they can create socially inclusive business. What could be your word of encouragement to them as we come to the conclusion?
All right. No, thank you so much. There's a big opportunity for business owners or upcoming entrepreneurs to cater for the services and needs of persons with a disability. We just have to open our eyes. We just have to open our eyes. This is because, like I mentioned, it opened my eyes when I worked on that program where for assistive devices. I was surprised because I never expected to see so many number of people, because even after the products were provided, the people were happy, a number of them were left out, which means that we need to open our eyes as entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurship is about identifying an opportunity and creating a vehicle to sort the problems of the people. And in doing that, you get paid. So it is a very big opportunity, because we have quite a number of people, those with impaired hearing, those with mobility, those who cannot speak. We can come up with products and services that can cater for that group of people, so that we make life easier for them. They enjoy what everybody enjoys. That's what I can say.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Chikuba. Well, viewers, definitely mediocrity brings in extinction and excellence brings in distinction. And this discussion and this episode has shown that we are leading to distinction. And it has been so wonderful to discuss with you, Mr. Chikuba, on our show. And thank you so much for creating time to make sure that we bring help and also sensitize to persons with disabilities, not just persons with disabilities, but everyone who feel like they are unable to come up with their business. And we want, our goal is everyone's idea and voice to be heard. And that's why we have this show, WAPADELA, that caters everyone and promotes the equal quality inclusion. Don't say it's just all for the persons with disabilities or the deaf, but for everyone who would want their voice and their ideas to be heard. Note that this program is available for sponsorship. For today, I've been your host, Blessing Sokaota, being assisted on the sign language interpretation. That is Jerin Fendino. And together, on behalf of the entire production crew, we say bye-bye. See you next week. Same time with further and other important discussion and point. As for this point of time, we say bye-bye and stay tuned and enjoy your favorite channel, Litovia.
Mubuyu Christian